Well, hello, beautiful souls. Welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here today, then please subscribe, like, and share this message with anyone that you feel may benefit from it. You know, the Council of 12 has always said to me, right from the beginning, 40 years ago when they first began communicating with me, that Australia was the anchor. It would be the place where a new earth could be seeded and would be seeded. And at the time, I didn't know what they were talking about. I had so many downloads that I didn't really know what they meant. But one thing that I did do right from the beginning was that I agreed to follow the leadership of that message, and this is where we find ourselves today. And I'm amazed at, over those 40 years, how we as a humanity have expanded in consciousness. And, I know that may not seem so to you, but from where I'm sitting, even the language we're using on an everyday basis is completely different. The words that we're using today, they weren't even in our consciousness at the time. Even the word consciousness wasn't in our consciousness at the time. So we have grown so much, we have expanded so much, and our frequency has changed so much in alignment with the earth as it is changing its frequency all the time. And we can feel it. Look, I can feel it. You can feel it. You may not be able to put words to what you can feel, but there's definitely a change in the air. So, yes, I am starting to be seen as, the voice from Australia and all about that. But this is a global message. And whether you're in Australia or you're not in Australia, when you can actually see this, and it has been prophesied, and I'm actually going to get away from prophecies and predictions, but it has been prophesied that this is the land, and it has many reasons, and this video isn't about that. I actually found myself, well, let me just tell you a little bit about my early morning musings. I get up very early in the morning, and I sit with my laptop, and I scroll. That's after I do all my other personal stuff. I scroll to listen to podcasts, to listen to people that inspire me, that are in alignment with me, that ignite a new sense of awareness in me, and that expand my awareness and my consciousness. But lately, what I've found is that I'm drawn to less and less. Not because the messages aren't great, because they are. But what I'm noticing is, and it's taken me away from my role on this path, I'm noticing that people, and this is me and it's you, are being drawn continuously about what is to come. So predictions, prophecies, and hey, I've done my share and I've searched my share. So it's predictions, it's prophecies, it's what might happen, what could happen. And then, of course, the incredible explosion of astrological information that we are being flooded with. And it's wonderful. It's absolutely wonderful. And if you found somebody who you resonate with, and I have indeed, I mean, the information is brilliant. However, it is all outside of us. It distracts us from where the power lies. And what it does, or what it's done for me, and what I've noticed in people, is that it is taking us into the old paradigm of something outside changing so that we can feel better. And that's a trap, because that's the old paradigm. And that's why we are in this situation as we are, always thinking someone outside of us can fix it, always following someone outside of us who create rules we're supposed to obey. Well, I've always been a rebel, so that never really resonated with me anyhow, unless I felt that it was in alignment with, what I was being guided to do. So, and I looked at that time and I'm going, no, we have to come back to us. We have to come back to us. So I sat with council and said, okay, then let's just bring this back to what can we do as individuals, because that's where it's all about. Australia is the anchor for the new earth, for the planet. But each of us is the anchor for the new earth within us. Right? No? Yes. That is what we've got to create here, right now, here, in this moment. And if you haven't watched my previous video about the present is the seed of your future, then I'll put the link below in the description box. It's all about that knowing, that absolute understanding that in this moment, every thought you think, every belief you adhere to, every word you speak, every emotion you embrace, and every action that you are involved in, or every attention that you focus on, these are all the seeding of your next experience. So we are all seeding our next experience. So if we want to experience new earth, we need to seed it here and now, not from out there, but from in here. And that's what this video is all about. It's about being the embodiment of the new earth. We talk about it a lot, but unless we really understand what the new earth is, and we don't embody that, then it stays out there. And we don't want that, right? No, because we're the people we've been waiting for. So, as usual, the good old phrase, such a good old phrase, the buck stops with us. And it does. I know it does. The buck stops with us. But let me tell you something. One embodied being does more for the new earth, or the creation of new earth, than 1,000 speculative forecasts. And be really self-honest, how many speculative forecasts are you following and hoping will actually come true so things will change? Well, they might, but they only will if you've seeded it. Yeah. Again, the buck stops with us, doesn't it? So, yes, Australia will be the anchor of the new earth, which is the paradigm of peace, love, harmony, and equanimity for all. But it can only happen when the Australian human collective becomes it. If we as a humanity, and that's not just in Australia, that is all over the globe, every human who has signed up for this journey needs to embody the new earth, need to be the new earth, not wait for something outside, someone outside to change the rules, to change the situation. No, we are the changers. We are the change makers. Please, please, that's what this is all about. And if you are still with me, remember, we will have an invocation to put all of this in place. I always love what the council offers me. It always, always helps us with an invocation to imprint and, to really have the embodiment there for us. But if you can, please like and share this video, because we need to get this message out to as many people as possible, not just here in Australia, all over the world, because the rest of the world out there, particularly in the Northern Hemisphere, are in chaos, so they tell me. I live the New Earth philosophy, and I'm surrounded by New Earth people because that's what I do, that's what I radiate, that's what I embody that by choice. But it's not easy. It's something that you need to dedicate yourself to on a daily basis. And then you can observe the New Earth, it just starts to appear around you. And it's so beautiful and so magical. And all the things that you were afraid of and you had doubts about, they just melt away because you know who you are then. You know that you are seeding your next experience and you become very accountable for that. So, this is you and I. You and I. We are the human collective that have to seed the new earth. And the more of us that do it, that wonderful thing, critical mass, the 100th monkey syndrome, we will tip the scale. And we are tipping the scale. I see it everywhere. I have the benefit of being able to look over 40 years and I see the incredible impact we've already had. And it's increasing and it's speeding up. So embodying peace, embodying love, embodying harmony. Harmony is created through acceptance. It is letting go the resistance. It's being able to surrender to your soul purpose, your purpose for this incarnation. Your life force brought you here, brought me here. I'm always questioning, why am I in Australia? What am I doing here? And so, well, I'm here for what I'm doing. I'm seeding the new earth right here, right now. And I'm inviting you along with me. Please, please, please comment. I love your comments, and I want to find out, how do you feel about this? How much of the new earth are you already experiencing in your life? Because the more of it that you're experiencing, that's the reflection to show you just how well that we're doing, right? So the more people that come into your world that are calm, have this lovely centered feeling of knowing who they are, the more people that you meet that are embracing love and harmony and joy and unconditional acceptance, they are the people of the new earth. They are the new earth humans. We are the seeds of the new earth humans. And that is why I'm really calling you and inviting you to come back to yourself where the power lies. I'm not saying do not watch all the other stuff. Hey, absolutely, watch what you want to watch. Just be aware of how invested you are in it and how much it is taking you away from the true power of creation, which lies within each and every individual. Yeah, you and me. So we need to bring it back to ourselves to know where the power lies. And the power doesn't lie with governments. Well, we certainly have found that out. And it doesn't lie with, it doesn't even lie where the stars are. Yes, we're influenced by them because we are the microcosm of the macrocosm. But what I believe all this knowledge of astrology is offering us is that it creates a milieu of frequency where we as individuals, it opens a door for us to make it actually easier in a way. So, when the stars are aligned and we can align with it, then something in us, it draws us forward into who we truly are. And we are these divine expressions of this infinite intelligence that is the creation of all that is. And we are an aspect of that. We're not something separate. So let's embody that wonderful part of us that is that divine creation. And let us have the intention and the focus every moment of our lives that we will live the new earth by hook or by crook. And we will not get drawn into the argument and the chaos and the conflict and all the other things that has kept us distracted for so long. So let's do this together. Let's anchor peace, love, and harmony, not just in Australia, all over the world. Let's be who we so want to be. It's here, it's inside of us, just wanting to be let out. Wow, okay. That is the message from the Council of 12 to you through me for today. And now I would really like to share with you an invocation that will land it in you and will assist you in the embodiment that I've been talking about. You know, when we embody something, it is a sense of knowing. We do not have to think about it. We just become it. That's what embodiment means. We become that. So we are becoming the new earth humans. That is how we navigate our world. That is how we navigate our communities, our families, our interaction with the postman. Oh, yes, we still have those. And, you know, it is how we interact with ourselves and the universe and the earth and the cosmos and everyone. We just become this new frequency and this new level of consciousness. It's just a beautiful place to be, and I invite you along. So, how about you take a deep breath, wriggle your body, get really comfortable. Now plant your feet, if you can, firmly on the earth. I always feel that when we do these invocations, when we are connected, solidly grounded into the earth, it's always more beneficial for us. So, this was channeled to me this morning, and so I took it down straight away, and so I'm just going to walk you through it. So just sit comfortably and take a deep breath, and let's embody. Let's be the anchor for the new earth of higher consciousness, where peace, love, and harmony live all the time, for everyone. Okay, so take a deep breath, okay, a really deep one, and hold it. Now just totally release, all the way out, and do that twice more. You'd be amazed how much tension we hold in our body, which we don't know about. Hold it. And then rest in the out-breath for a moment. And let's take another one. And hold it. And and let go and rest in the out-breath for a moment. Now that is where you feel and sense complete stillness and emptiness. It's when the mind disappears and you are in this state of stillness and inner peace. So closing your eyes now, if you haven't done that already, just feel where you are right now. Just feel right here, right now. You're not reaching for anything, you're not waiting for anything, and you're not watching the world for signs. You're just simply being. Feel yourself anchored into the earth. Feel yourself anchored into the core of you, of your very being. Just feel within your center. Yes, Australia is anchoring a new frequency for this planet. A field of peace, presence, and grounded knowing. And in this same way, you are the anchor of your own New Earth experience. Not something outside of you. You, within you. Anchoring that same frequency of inner peace with a deep knowing that you choose to impact and project this frequency intentionally as the creative force that is supporting the whole. Not someday, not when the world changes, but now, with every breath, you choose where you place your awareness. Yes, with every breath, you are in the present moment. And with every moment of presence, you stabilize a new way of living from the inside out. There's nothing to predict, nothing to fix, nothing to wait for. The new earth begins where you are embodied, where you are calm, where you are conscious. Let yourself settle into that knowing now. Feel it within every cell. Feel the resonance of the peace, of the calm, of the trust, of the knowing, of the being. You are not here to watch the shift. You are here to be the shift. And as you anchor it within yourself, the field responds. It does. Now you can watch it emerge from within you and all around you. So breathing peacefully, continue with this embodiment. Just feel it imprinted upon every cell of your being. Integrate it. You are it. And you are ready to live it. When you feel the alignment with this resonance, very slowly, and when you are ready, bring your awareness back to the present with the inner knowing and strong resolve to not wait for the new earth, but to be the embodiment of it. Yes, you are. Welcome to the new earth. And so it is. So taking a deep breath. Slowly open your eyes. Feel your body in the present wherever you are. More importantly, feel your frequency. Feel your heart. Connect with your soul and guidance. Surrender to your path. And again, if this is resonating with you, please share and like. The more people that join us on this journey, the sooner we tip the scale to the forever new earth experience. Thank you so much for once more spending time with me. We're doing it, we're being it, we're living it. I love you so much. Love yourself more. And please write your comments and let me know how you're going on this journey. Remember, we're doing it together. And we are making a difference. I know it. I have seen it for so long now. Thank you for being the difference. Till next time. Bye.